Hello, everyone. Welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Thursday, June 8, reveals that Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, and Johnny Demura, Carson Boatman, were exhausted after spending all night at the police station, giving their statements regarding what happened with Colin. Bedford Johnny comforted Chanel over everything she'd been through and defended Talia Hunter, a Kitra civilian. A bit since Colin obviously had some sort of hold on her. Since Johnny still hadn't been in touch with Wendy Shin, Victoria Grace, Chanel pushed him to go tell her what happened. Johnny was about to leave when Chanel got an alarming call about Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, going missing. After Paulina checked herself out of the hospital against medical advice, she wasn't back at her apartment, according to Julie Williams, Susan Seaford Hayes. Chanel was still in the town square with Johnny, who delayed his visit to Wendy once again to help track Paulina down. At the Salem PD on Thursday's Days episode, Paulina barged in the interrogation room and demanded to know what Colin did with Abe Carver, James Reynolds, Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gearing, tried to get Paulina out of there since Colin wasn't talking anyway. Sloane Peterson, Jessica Surfety, showed up and objected to her client facing questions without her. But Paulina ranted about him being a psycho kidnapper and kept pushing for Abe answers. Colin claimed he knew where Abe was and added that he could take the cops to the mayor if they let him out of there. Sloane grilled Colin privately and learned he just made that up in hopes of scoring another chance to escape. However, Sloane warned Colin not to make things worse than they already were. Although Sloane pushed Colin to plead guilty so she could cut him a deal, he refused. Meanwhile, Johnny provided Rafe's phone number, so Chanel called him and learned Paulina was at the police station. Rafe pushed Chanel to come down and take Paulina back to the hospital, so that's what Chanel did. At home on Thursday's DOL show, Trip Johnson, Lucas Adams, paraded around shirtless and told Wendy it wasn't a good look for Johnny to keep crossing her like this. Wendy pointed out that trying to earn points trashing Johnny wasn't a good look for Trip either, so he apologized and claimed he just didn't want her to get hurt. After Trip prepared breakfast for Wendy, he made it clear that she was the only woman he was interested in and planted a kiss. When Johnny arrived, there was tension now that he knew Trip was back from Seattle. Johnny asked for a chance to explain what happened with Chanel and hoped he could speak to Wendy alone. Wendy argued that Trip lived there, so Johnny couldn't tell him what to do. Trip insisted it was fine and went for a shower while they talked. Once Johnny gave Wendy updates on the whole Colin situation, she was still upset over him not getting in touch all night. Johnny kept making excuses, but he assured Wendy that he was sorry and wanted to make things up to her by taking her out to dinner tonight. Trip reappeared wearing a towel and piped up that if Johnny canceled, Wendy could eat with him again since he was making her favorite stir-fry. At Nurse Whitley King's, Kim Cole's, place, Abe had a hazy dream about the real Paulina and told Whitley about it when he woke up. It didn't make sense to Abe since Paulina looked different when he dreamed about her. Whitley said dreams were just weird like that and offered to make Abe eggs as well as sausage for breakfast. Abe insisted he didn't like sausage, but Whitley acted like his memory problems had him confused. Although Abe wanted to watch TV, Whitley claimed the cable had been cut off since bills had piled up. After Whitley lied about Abe being retired without a pension, she told him not to worry about his medical costs. Days viewers could see that Whitley had actually unplugged what connected the cable, presumably so that Abe wouldn't watch any more news reports. Instead, Whitley said Abby could watch some tapes of Body and Soul, which was her favorite story. After Whitley said she recorded 15 years of it before it went to streaming, she put it on for Abe and warned him not to open the door to anyone. That was especially true for cops since the man who attacked Abe had been impersonating one. After Whitley left for work, Rafe showed up to question her about what she might have seen at the hospital. Abe looked unsettled as he heard a knock at the door. Once Chanel got Paulina settled back in a hospital bed, Nurse Whitley was surprised to see that Paulina was her next patient. In Jada Hunter, Elliot Cannett apartment, Talia had a dream that vengeful Colin was after her and woke up startled. During an emotional conversation with Jada, Talia admitted she briefly considered going with Colin when he showed up to take her on the run. Despite everything that happened, Talia still felt like she betrayed Colin. That left Talia tearful over what was wrong with her. Jada reassured Talia about how strong she was, but Talia felt she'd put on an act her entire life. After Jada suggested therapy sessions with Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, Talia wondered what the point was if she was headed to prison. If Talia wouldn't do this for herself, Jada asked if she'd please do it for her. Back at the Salem PD on Thursday's Days episode, Jada clashed with Sloan about their siblings and warned that DA Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, would throw the book at Colin. As Channel was leaving the hospital, she crossed paths with a remorseful Talia. Although Channel remained agitated, she seemed intrigued to learn Talia was there to set up therapy with Marlena. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Channel may forgive Talia at some point, but it'll take time and patience. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Days of Our Lives Gossip YouTube channel for more update news.